Alright. On with the continuation of this. Shit. As I showed in pictures earlier, I now have my teacher's certificate for martial arts. See, my last name. It's under my other name, the birth name that I'm not going to use, but I got it there, so shut up. Anyway. And now, not only do now I have the red belt. And I have a Soke rank. So, ha! Finally! We're not going to say how long it took me. Not getting into that, but I now have my own there. My Ikujutsu, yeah, Kimpo Ikujutsu style now. Long story. Anyway, so I now got my credentials, and I'm gonna teach for a long time because I got some other shit I want to do first to help, prove some shit, mostly to myself. But it's not important right now. I now got credentials. Ha! Woo-hoo. I got credentials. Yeah, I'm kind of proud of that. There is one thing, though. Something that I'm probably going to eliminate. Because I don't think... I'm probably going to do the old boxer thing where you have people use the medicine ball and bounce that off their belly to get used to being... taking a punch. Because I just don't feel the need... Like my hatred for kata. I also have a hatred for... like they do like in Shotokan where you just sit there and you go... Repeatedly they do this. And I notice boxers don't do things like that. They use the medicine ball to bounce, and you get used to that better. And I think that's probably a better way of teaching. It's not the way I learned. Like, I've learned to take damage. No, I don't have a sexual thing for this. Shut up. I just don't see the point of putting other people through that shit. My two main senseis never put me through that shit. But down the line, I learned that way. But I just feel like, maybe it's not necessary. Maybe one can learn to condition themselves without doing that, or being the asshole who walks around and punches their stick. I just, no. I get what they're doing, but there are better ways to do it. Like, again, the medicine ball thing. Just drop and catch and take the medicine ball. Not some asshole, not like in the movie where they're standing really high and dropping it, just where you do it yourself. You get used to that. So yeah, you have to learn how to be able to take damage because you will get hit. Bruce Lee got fucking hit. Bill Wallace got hit. I don't care how fast you are, how good you are, you're going to get hit. So you have to be used to that and be able to condition yourself, use your energies, whatever you call them. And no, I don't believe in the no-touch knockout. I'm sorry, maybe someone's found a way to make that work, but for me, it's just not a thing. Putting your energy into you and like focusing it and whatnot is great and all, and maybe it can help you with your punches and kicks, but it's never going to go beyond your finger. It's not. At least in my experience. I don't believe in the no-touch knockout. I'm sorry. I don't. She can better your ability to hit can better your ability to take the punch if you can focus that energy. I want to get my next tattoo up here like I have the one of the bear. I'm getting another two here. I'll show it when it happens. Yeah, cheese not leaving your body. Yeah, I don't know. This is one of those things. It's like kata I find useless. Like, it could be useful if you know what it is. But I think we're better off with using, like, combinations and stuff. And just, instead of doing the whole kata thing, it's, okay, well, these three can go together, and that gives you kind of the thing, but the next thing is over there. And at no point do I believe kata was ever meant to be used to fight multiple opponents, because as I said in an earlier video, people are going to move. No one stays stagnant in a fight. And you're better off trying to do that thing. Well, if you're doing multiple opponents, to move one, keep the others where they can't get to you, and just keep moving and keep it around. Yeah, like the old, what was that fucking Roman thing? You know the Roman thing where they're in that one journey and this little group gets lost behind enemy lines and they have to, like, use this bridge to fight a bunch of soldiers. They also used it in 300 because it was originally from them, where they used a small enclosure to fight many because they can't get to you, so you kind of try to run the force where they can't get to you. At least that's how it is in principle. Anyway, frankly, I think if you're fighting, like, if you're a person attacking somebody and there's more than one of you, you're kind of a pussy, but whatever. If you're fighting about you, then cool. Hope you win. Escape you can. But yeah, again, I have my credentials. Just figuring things out, because I don't think I want to teach people to do it the way I did it. And it wasn't from my main two senseis. My first sensei, we were judo, so there was no hitting at all. I'm sure if I had gotten up the ranks, they would teach. I mean, we were taught how to catch a punch shit, which I can never get to work. I've learned to block and retaliate. Bam, wham, boom, boom, snap, snap, snap. I just fit out. Also, when blocking, moving your body out the way. Because it's not just this doing it, it's also you have to move your body to the side and whatnot. Kind of like when you're boxing and you move, but you keep your hands up, so that way if when you duck that punch to come here and here, you still have these up to where you can block as well. In principle, doesn't always work in practice, but you're still moving your body out the way of the punch. Okay, in boxing you can't just use your hands to block, but basically when you're boxing, the martial arts style, you want to move you out the way too. So this is kind of like guiding the hand away from you, so they're trying to bop you. You move your body because they're going to keep coming anyway. So eventually, if you just block with your hand, eventually they're going to get like the third or fourth and just kind of over there. Boom. So you got to move everything kind of off the way. At any rate, that was my brief thoughts on things. Thinking of like changing that up and using kind of the old, whenever I get around to it, because there's some things I want to do to get things set into motion. It's a long story. Anyway, so I am now Soke Liz Oswald. Soke? Yeah. My Japanese sucks. What do you want? Defending yourself doesn't have anything to do with doesn't have to do with your linguistics. Okay. All right. Peace.